Okay, it's the fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. A really quick summary of what's happened so far. The Steelers jumped to a 14-0 lead thanks to a little bit of help from Dallas on turnovers. And they were seemingly in control, up 14-0 after the first quarter, but on a 4th and long, their punter fumbled the snap, and that set up a short TD drive for Dallas that got them back in the game. They proceeded to score again just after the 2-minute warning to make it 14-14, and after forcing Pittsburgh on a 3-and-out, they got the ball back and made a 41-yard field goal at the buzzer at intermission. In the third quarter, the only scoring was Bailey hitting a 28-yard field goal. So it's 20-14 Dallas. Pittsburgh has the ball 2nd and 9 on their own 49-yard line. And I have played, 224 regular season games and then 6 postseason games up till now. So this is the last quarter, I guess it could be overtime, but the last quarter of an incredible project that's been going for a year and a half. I don't have a rooting interest on who wins between the Steelers and Cowboys, but boy, it's fun that it's close. So 2nd and 9, and the Steelers need to make a call. They're going to call a short pass to their tight end, Heath Miller. Dallas is in a pass defense. And that play is a possible interception pressured by Bob Lilly and Too Tall Jones, but it is incomplete. So it's 3rd and 9 for the Steelers. This drive started on their own 38 just near the end of the third quarter, so they made one first down before I turned on the video. 3rd and 9. I'm going to call medium pass to John Stallworth. They are in a pass defense. Roethlisberger's completion rating is AA. It's an 11-yard completion to Stallworth. Huge first down for the Steelers, gets them to the Dallas 40. 14-16 left in the fourth quarter. Stallworth, that's his 4th catch. So using the second season asterisk that suggests he gets 4 catches a game, Antonio Brown is in at wide receiver, and they're going to go right to him. Brown on a short pass. It's a run defense. Check the guard and the center. They both hold up with good blocks. It's an XS chart roll. It is a check of Heath Miller. He is not a 0. That is a 17-yard completion. That said, receiver slips in the secondary. Brown comes into the game with a flourish. 17 yards to the 23. .39 on the clock. The Steelers will call Franco on an outside run. And he's stuffed. No gain. Nothing. 13-12 on the clock, 2nd and 10. I'm going to go back to Antonio Brown, short pass. They're in a pass defense. The check is Bettis' grade. He's not a 2, so he's knocked out of bounds after 7 yards. That brings him to the 16. 12:45 on the clock in the 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3, they're going to call on Hines Ward on a short pass. They're in a safe defense. The check is Ward's grade. He's not a 0. It's complete for 6 yards, but there's a penalty on the play. And the penalty is ineligible receiver downfield, 5 yards, repeat down. Ouch. So that first down is nullified. And it's 3rd and 8 from the 21. Feels like Antonio Brown has the hot hand. Medium pass to Brown. It's a blitz. Leroy Jordan pressures the quarterback, incomplete. Roethlisberger throws it away. 12:21 left. So that's a 38-yarder for Gary Anderson. And the field goal team is out on the field. The roll is a 54. That doesn't look good. Oh, 54 on the chart for an AA kicker says 38 good. He sneaks it in with 12:16 left. So the Steelers cut it to 20-17. And jotting that down here. So they will kick off, and Dallas will receive it with a 3-point lead. Gary Anderson on the kickoff. It goes to the 9, where it is fielded by Mel Renfro. Renfro returns 18 yards to the 27. And the Cowboys will take over with 12:11 left. Excuse me. All right. I failed to mention at the top there, Troy Aikman went down with a collarbone injury about 6 minutes left in the first half, and Romo has come on. It was a tough call between Romo and Staubach, but Romo is 11 of 16 with a touchdown pass. He's played really well, and he's under center now. Dallas will call Emmitt Smith on an outside run. They're looking for the run. The center is not a 0. Michael Irvin throws a block. That's a 7-yard gain. .11:39 on the clock, 2nd and 3. They're going Emmitt up the middle. That is a safe defense. Mel Blount is not a 0, it's a 3-yard gain. He gets the first down to the 37. 11:07 left. It's a 1st and 10. They're going to call Irvin on a short pass. They're looking pass. The check is Mean Joe Green and Greenwood. Neither are a 0. Romo's under pressure, and he throws an incompletion. 2nd and 10. An even 11 minutes. They're going to be aggressive here. Tony Hill on a medium pass on 2nd and 10. It's pass defense. He dumps it off to Emmitt for 5. Which brings up a 3rd and 5 with 10:26 remaining. This feels like a Jason Witten call. Short pass to the tight end Witten. On a 3rd and 5, they're in a pass defense. Rayfield Wright is not a 0. That's complete for 6 yards. First down, Dallas. To the 48. .9:49 left. That was Witten's 8th catch, so Billy Joe Dupree is in. But for now, they're going to call Emmitt up the middle. And that's going to be a 2-yard gain to the 50. 9:16 left, 2nd and 8. They got to go to Michael Irvin on a short pass here. Run defense. That is Romo's grade. He's not a 0. That's excess chart roll and out of bounds. It is a check of Aaron Smith, the defensive end. He is not a 2, so that's a 13-yard pickup to the 37. And out of bounds, 8:47 left. Pittsburgh needs a stop. Touchdown here would pretty much bury him. 1st and 10. We're going to go to the horse. Emmitt Smith up the middle. Pass defense. That's a check of Newton and Rafferty. Neither are 0, but he only gets 2 yards on the game. $8:12 left, 2nd and 8. I'm going to call Billy Joe Dupree on a short pass. It's a blitz. The center is not a 0. Good blocking. It's complete for 11 yards to Dupree. Down to the 24. $7:35 left there. Running clock. Controlling the ball. It's a 1st and 10. Going to call Emmitt on an outside sweep. That is a safe defense. And he's brought down for 2-yard loss. Seven minutes exactly left. 2nd and 12. Going to call a short pass to Irvin on 2nd and 12. It's a pass defense. Romo is not a 0. That's complete for 4 yards. To the 22. 6:23 left. And it's 3rd and 8. Huge play here. I'm going to be aggressive. We're going to call medium to Michael Irvin. It's a pass defense. Billy Joe Dupree is not a 0. XM chart. XM chart. Mel Blount is a 2. It's dumped off, but it's dumped off for 11 yards to Emmitt. Down to the 11. So they get 11 on 3rd and 8. 5:47 left. This is crunch time now. The Steelers can't let them score a touchdown. Let's see here. 1st and 10. Short pass to Tony Hill. Safe defense. Rayfield Wright is not a 2 on this side of the field. It is pressure from the Pittsburgh defensive line, incomplete. 5:40 left. 2nd and 10. You got to go to Irvin here. Short pass to Irvin. Pass defense. A check of Emmitt Smith. He's a 2, which means he threw a protection block. XS chart. And XS chart. I'm looking at the wrong chart. H. Aaron Smith. He is not a 2. That's a touchdown. 11-yard touchdown. And it comes with 5:35 left. The extra point is good. Tony Romo. To Irvin. Just jotting this down off camera. 27-17 Dallas. Pittsburgh's down 2 scores. Here's the kickoff. It's 1 yard deep in the end zone, fielded by Antoine Randall L. And it's an unusual play on the kickoff return. It's 32 yards, but there's a penalty on the return. Unintentional face mask, so all the way to the 36 after all that. 5:31 left. And Pittsburgh is in hurry-up mode. Both teams have 3 timeouts. And they're going to call medium to Antonio Brown. It's a pass defense. Chuck Howley's grade is not a 0. The pass is incomplete. Roethlisberger incomplete. 5:26. 2nd and 10. Medium to Hines Ward. And that is Roethlisberger's completion grade. That is complete for 14 yards to Ward. To the 50. And they're in hurry up offense. 4:58. Gonna go medium to Antonio Brown. There's a blitz. Roethlisberger is an AA. It's complete for 9 yards to Brown. .428, 2nd and 1. And they're going deep on the 2nd and 1. They're going back to Antonio. 2nd and 1. It's a safe defense. Ball is up. He's pressured. It's a possible interception. And it's incomplete. 4:22. 3rd and 1. We'll call a short pass to Hines Ward here. And that is complete for 6 yards. That's his 8th catch. Lynn Swan's going to be in. To the Dallas 35. 3:51 left. Medium to Brown. Pass defense. There's pressure, and he's sacked. He's sacked for 8 yards. That was Bob Lilly on the sack. 3:25 left. It's looking bleak for the Steelers. 2nd and long. They're gonna go medium to Lynn Swan. And it's complete for 10 yards. To the 33. 2:53 left. We'll go back to Swan. Medium pass to Swan. There's a blitz. There is a check of Howley and Randy White. Neither of them get to him for the sack. Roethlisberger is pressured. He's going to run out of the pocket. Roethlisberger gets 8 yards on the scramble, which is a first down. .230 left. Their kicker is Gary Anderson, and certainly there's a thought of kicking a field goal and trying to get the ball back via 3 and out or onside kick, but it's still a 42-yard field goal, and I'm not completely confident in that. They're going to go back to the air, medium to Antonio Brown with a pass defense. Ed Too-Tall-Jones pressures him, and Roethlisberger throws the ball away, and there's an injury on the play. So let's check the injury. It is to Heath Miller. Finger injury, he remains in the game. So 2nd and 10. Back to Lynn Swan, medium. And that is complete for 12 yards to Swan. Down to the 13. .203 left. they're gonna try to score this touchdown and figure it out from there. Medium to Antonio Brown. Pass defense. There's pressure from Jordan. He's sacked for 10 yards, but there's a penalty on the play. The penalty is holding, and that's declined. So that's the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 20. Lynn Swan on the medium pass, that's complete for 13 yards and out of bounds to the 10. Ran off 11 seconds. 1:46 on the clock. 3rd and 7 from the 10. And they're looking for Lynn Swan on the medium pass. It's incomplete. So that's 1:40 left. And that's Gary Anderson comes on for the field goal. It's a 27-yarder, and it is good. It goes through with 1:34 left. Just jotting this down again. And it's 27-20 Dallas. 1:34 and 3 timeouts. Do they call an onside kick? Or do they boot it away? 1:34 is just not that much time. If they boot it away and get a 3 and out and they punt it, they'd be out of timeouts and they'd need a touchdown, and they'd be, you know, anywhere from the 30 to the 50. 50 seems pretty optimistic. Say their own 30 or 40. I think it's onside kick time. So I'll get the chart here. Pittsburgh lines up for the onside kick, trying to get the ball back. Down 7. So here's the roll. Roll is a 42. Wildly bouncing kickoff. Receiving team member makes two-handed stab 16 yards downfield. So Dallas gets it at the 49. And they take over with 1:32 left. I don't know if that was the right call or not, but that's what we had to go with. So Dallas will give it to Emmitt Smith, and they're stacked up against the line, but he gets, excuse me, he gets 6 yards anyway. Timeout Steelers. 1:26 remaining. It's a 2nd and 4, and it's back to Emmitt, and they're stacked up on the line again. The check is for Mel Blount and me, Joe Green. Neither are a run, but neither are a 0. He gets 3 yards, and another timeout. 1:20 and a 3rd and 1. Well, 1 yard wins it for the Cowboys. And Emmitt has a special rating on outside runs where he doesn't fumble as much. So they're going to give it to Emmitt on the outside. And it's a run defense. Jack Lambert stops him for no gain. And they take their last time out with 1:14 left. 4th and 1. And you got to punt it and pin them back. So they'll call the coffin corner punt. and it lands at the 7. It takes 9 seconds off the clock. There's 1:05, and it's miracle time for the Steelers. Long pass to Brown. Pass defense. Randy White pressures him. It's a possible interception. It's incomplete. 59 seconds left. Long pass to Lynn Swan. And it is another possible interception, also incomplete. 51 seconds. They'll just bounce back and forth. Long pass to Antonio Brown. Oh boy, we've got a incompletion. Defender flag for pass interference. They figure out the yardage in a second. Pre-1990, no penalties. So because this is a great teams project, I've been going odd, incomplete, even pass interference, because it's a mixture of players from all eras. So the roll is a odd, a 5, which means it's 4th down. That would have been 25 to 30 yard penalty. There's still been pinned back, but 4th down and 10. They'll try and medium to Swan just to try to get the 1st down. The check is to DeMarcus Ware. He is not a 0. That ball falls incomplete with 40 seconds left. And the Cowboys take over at the 7. And Romo takes a knee. And that's it. The Dallas Cowboys win the Super Bowl 27-20. A lot of fun. Yeah, what a fun project. What a fun way to finish it. Thanks for everybody who commented or joined in on the fun in some way, shape, or form. I hope you enjoyed it. And I don't know what's next on the tabletop for me, but second season football is a great game, and I'm sure I'll come up with something.